My name is John Lee. I'm the Chief Technical Officer for Internet Associates. I'm also the Deputy Liaison with the IACT for the IPv6 Task Force for the federal government.
Okay. Can you tell us your 6 main takeaways from your presentation today?
The 6 main takeaways, the first is that it is the transition to IPv6 can be done at a reasonable cost as long as you plan it in an appropriate fashion and give time to go through some of your normal technology refresh cycles. A second one is to have all of the stakeholders be involved. Go ahead and not only from an executive, not only the CIOs, but the stakeholders on the business lines of business in your organization, so that everybody understands what you're doing, because you're talking about a new plumbing for the network that's really business critical. You also need to work with your vendors to make sure that they're going to be supporting you as you're moving into the new V6 environment. The federal government has been working with a number of vendors over the past 6 to 7 years, so there's been a large increase in the amount of products that are V6 certified, and that gives enterprises and other organizations a much wider field of equipment and services to obtain. The other thing is to take a look at and as a network engineer, understand that you're going to be engineering an IPv6 network, or you're going to be engineering a dual stack network, which has a different set of criteria than the traditional V4 networks that we've been working with for the last 20 to 25 years.
So I'm getting, you want all the stakeholders to be involved, like from here on out.
Yes.
So what advice do you have for any IPv6 professionals?
The advice, the technical advice I think you've heard. Mine is from a management and a business perspective. Okay. It is to make sure that you're communicating to your business lines of business and business stakeholders. As network engineers in a CIO shop or in a network engineering shop, it's not just your network, because the lines of business that's critical to your organization to maintain the profitability of the organization, to maintain the interface to your customers, because now the network and your websites are the first thing your customers will see. It used to be a physical location, a building. You'd want to put a building in a nice location. You want to have a nice building because that was the first impression your customer had. Now it's going to your website. You want a nice, speedy, clean website. You want one that has good V6 support, because that allows you to get over the road bumps that we've had to do in implementing V4 networks. So you have much more responsive V6 network, and you're going to have a larger, cleaner number of services available.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.